Hello YouTube, this is Trigotron, and I'm here today in a game called Planetside 2. Now for those of you who don't know, this is a massive online multiplayer first-person shooter game. Now for those of you who don't know what that is, basically you are in a massive world that has many different people on it. I think there's like thousands of people on each individual world, um, and each world has 3 continents. There's Amaresh, Indar, and Isamir, and on each continent, it's a solid continent. Basically, each continent is one loaded block at a time. There are no loading screens in the game. Right now, I'm just waiting for it to load up. This is the one loading screen that you get, and every time you try and deploy, you get a loading screen. But we'll go into it. I'll show you. So yeah, right now we're just waiting. It's a first-person shooter, which for those of you who don't know, is basically means that you are the person who's aiming the gun. You are the person who's aiming your weaponry, and you are the person you're controlling. You're not just you're not backed away. You are the person. And for those of you who do know Planetside 2, it's a pretty fun. Or those of you who do know it, what game this is. It's a lot of fun. I like it. So I'll try to do some more videos on these. As there are 3 continents, there are also 3 different factions, groups. The first faction is the Terran Republic, Red, which is basically they're kind of the Empire, and they're kind of the central group. And I'll get more into that kind of differences later. The next group is the New Conglomerate, which is blue, and they're basically the Rebel Alliance, pretty much. They're basically the rebels. The Terrans are the central group, and the New Conglomerate are the rebels. And then, of course, there's purple, the Van Nu, and they're basically the ones who, they're humans, but they're trying to use all the alien technologies, so they're more into blaster weapons. While the other groups are much more into regular, standard, humanized weapons. I'm at 68%, so I'll be done in just a few seconds, and I'll try and get you guys into a little bit of the game. It's a lot of fun, so I'll bring you back when we're in it. Okay, we're back. Yep, we're back into the game. So this is first-person shooter. For those of you who don't know, you are the person looking down the barrel of the gun, shooting. This is just going to be a quick little overview. It's very big, so it's a little bit laggy. I'll give you guys a quick overview of the map. Now, this is just one of the continents. Just one. Of course, you have the blue, the purple, and the red zones, and this is just one of the 3 continents. So yeah. Basically, you're going to try and... Basically, the goal of the game is to take all 3 continents, even though that is actually impossible. But we're going to move on from there. Basically, this is the mainly blue territory. Amaresh is mainly under blue control. Isamir is normally purple's control area. And Indar is normally red's control area. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try and deploy here. As you'll see, moving from continent to continent, or even deploying from one area to another, it does give you a loading screen, and you'll see that in a second. Yeah, it gives you this loading screen. So It does give you a loading screen when you're trying to travel large distances quickly, but you're going from one continent to another, and there actually is no other way to go from one continent to another except to go to the map and transport yourself. So I'll go ahead and pop back when we're back. Alright, we're back. As you see, we're looking down, and we are in a drop pod. I know it looked like we weren't in a drop pod for a second, but we get put into a drop pod. And you get to control the drop pod a little bit, like I am right now. And boom. Alright, it's a little laggy right now, but that's okay, because most of the time it just takes a few seconds. Also, I'm recording, so... basically, each one of these territories is a different... I'll head down. Basically, each one of these territories is a different... each one of these bases is a different territory. That's how I need to put it. Each one of these bases is a different territory, and of course you can sprint, which is good. But sprinting also forces you not to, be able to shoot. So I'm gonna go ahead. If you see that area over there, that means that we're not holding that right now, and I'm gonna switch to a rocket launcher, and hopefully not hit that guy over there. Who's my ally? Alright. This is one of the aerial units, and I don't trust being anywhere near him. Like that guy. If you just saw the skull and crossbones go over his head, that means he's dead. It's because he died. Because the ship landed on him. Yeah. There are reasons not to trust this place. Like, there are reasons not to trust your allies, because there is friendly fire. And I do have a video that I'll post eventually, stating kind of the basics of the game. You can get into a ship, which I'm doing, because getting into a ship actually helps your team, because you can actually fight better. Whoa! Crap. I don't trust this guy. Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't trust him. I'm at actually a tail gunning position. And I'm hoping that I can trust this guy. But this game is a lot about teamwork. And a lot about having to trust your team. Like, you have to have a lot of trust with your team. And of course you can fire. And they can also fire at your ship. And as you can see in the lower area, you can actually get fired upon. Or you have a set amount of ammunition. As you see, you can pretty much see where you're taking your damage from. With that little red mark. This place is also, yeah, we just got killed. Now, I need to say this. I think you may have already picked up on it, but there is friendly fire. And the common militaristic saying, friendly fire isn't, meaning friendly fire isn't friendly, and it's extremely true in this case. Yeah, your own team can kill you in a matter of seconds. You can change your class. Currently I'm heavy assault, but there's other groups, light assault, medic, of course, and engineer. And there's also a sniper and they call it the max, but basically the max is just a
SCU compromised.
basically the Max, sorry about that, but basically Max is just a super powered mech suit that has a machine gun for one arm and a machine gun for one arm and a basically a rocket launcher for the other arm. And I'm going the wrong direction. Oops. I need to go south. Or more south, yeah. This is one of the vehicles called a Flash. Basically, of course, you can spawn many different types of vehicles in. This is a Flash. You can upgrade this to have a gun on, but I'm not having it right now because I don't need it. Flashes can run over people and kill them. So if you're Flashes are extremely fast. They're one of the fastest vehicles that there is. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of there because now engineers can also fix ships up or fix different vehicles up. And I'm getting a lot of lag right now. I don't know. Well, it's probably because I'm recording. Vehicles can run over people, not only in the Flash, but the tanks, these big things right here. That's moving. Just killed him. They can run over you too. They're basically, when they deploy, they are the mobile spawn units. Basically, they allow you to spawn right at them. Yeah. So yeah, this is Planetside 2. I'll probably play a little bit more. I'll definitely play a little bit more, but I'm gonna probably call it quits for today. So yeah, this is Tricotron. Sign off. Have a good day. I know I didn't get into a lot of battle, but I'll do that in future games. But right now, I think it's just best that I don't. But yeah, right now I'm just basically gonna play this, and I am still gonna record Trouble in Mineville episodes. So don't worry about that. But yeah, this is Planetside 2. I'll probably start playing a little bit more of this. So yeah. Alright, this is Tricotron, signing off. Have a good day.